Welcome to Onivia Highlights. These are the best highlights of today's LEC 2025 matchup.
Great efficiency in the early game. Right now they're looking to take a page out of that old playbook as they leverage their strong bot side of the map to secure themselves first dragon. With 113 on the bot side of the map, it makes a cross map for the grubs a little bit harder. But 113 has found a way in.
All right.
Flashes.
Good smite. Does manage to make it over the wall. Maorang, though, still doing okay. Para's going to follow. Maorang likely to fall here, but he did get the objective he came for. Nuke trying to come in and snipe the kill with Severing Bolt. Flash out from Maorang to deny Nuke some gold, but he was for sure dead there either way. Perhaps just instant. Maorang trying to rotate around mid, hoping to catch out Nuke on the way. Dash in, flash forward on the ulti, a little bit awkward, trying to get tricky with it, but now just gets caught up anyway. Perfect use of the Petrifying Gaze, and down goes Nuke.
These are the type of ganks we like to see from Maorang. Nice pathing, circumvents the vision, and is able to set up the kill. Look back, and Maorang throws out the ulti. I mean, he dodged it.
Did dodge it.
But unfortunately for Nuke, there weren't many other places for him to go. But
yeah, well, you know, sometimes it's a hands diff, and sometimes it's a mind control diff. And Maorang got the mind control diffy there. Is execute, finding a little bit of lockup. Ice doing a lot of work in the individual fight. As 113 tries to make it the hell out, but he's already taken down. Paros needs to get out of there too. Maorang just in time to cover. Double buffs for Patrick, and in the extended fight, Rogue certainly
this dragon, but this will be a feat of strength heading over to Rogue.
Now it's all eyes on first tower. Kalista obviously known more for neutral objective control than how quickly she takes tower, but if either side fumbles a larger play, tower likely the next thing to be awarded. For now, Irrelevant creating a lot of pressure here on the bottom side. Might look to go all out. Good lockup coming for Execute. Buying a bit more time for the rest of the team to get there to stop him. Getting anything more in the 1v1 or 2v1 as Patrick shows up, and now needs to survive the dive. This is a rough dive. They need to bait the W, the Pathmaker, as they are unstoppable now. Flash in full, continuing all out from Irrelevant. That is not what you want to be doing. Again, this is why people like Cassante and Pro is that W button. On top.
Look at this. Nuke already rotating down from the top side. Larson doesn't have this TP available, meaning that BDS will guarantee numbers advantage. Oh, 113.
Starting to fight. 113, that is not who you are looking for. You are still a very squishy tree. Instantly cut down. Lumberjack at him. But now the ulti from Hoya coming in is perfect. Nuke finds his man. Is going to lock up Patrick as well. The fallout damage there. Paris looking for a little bit more. Ice and Nuke trying to get involved in the fight. Irrelevant pulling one back in the meantime. Larson's going to have to turn this all back on his lonesome. It's him and Maorang versus the world. Nuke, Ice, Irrelevant backing away. A good fight for BDS.
It's a team fight win because they had the numbers advantage.
It's nice to stick to your targets, but it does mean that when that Hui and Maokai are able to lay down so much magic damage, you're really so squishy. TP comes in, completed item for Larson. That's 2 under his belt. Are they going to be able to find this fight and get to soul point? Rogue certainly on the back foot as the objective starts to reset. The poke coming in from Nuke, but Rogue can just look for the engage here. Maorang ulti about to come out. 4K, are they willing to go for the 50-50? Adam just continuing to poke off to the side. Nice solar flare locking up Nuke. Instant follow coming from Larson. A clean combo to keep things going. Maorang looking for a little bit more, but again, it's Nuke still standing, blinking health bar, but it's not going to stop from keeping the fight going. Irrelevant has barely been touched. Ready to get back into the fight. One member lost on the side of Rogue. No one else has gone down.
Engage looked really promising for Rogue, but they couldn't quite convert it into a kill. 5 members of BDS. The health bars are low. Larson and Patrick looking very healthy. Maorang is looking to get some health back, trying to find a flank.
Okay.
Ulti.
Going in with the ulti. Gonna try to get the work done himself, but the shield coming in from Irrelevant is clutch. Adam now getting in behind him, but the dragon has been taken down. A good smite coming in from 113 in the first kill. Now Adam needs to get the hell out. Ulti already used in the fight. Irrelevant on the chase, and it's all falling apart for Rogue. Back and forth, but in the end, BDS again coming out on top.
BDS just dance around Rogue in the fight. While the roster may have changed, BDS's fundamentals of Rogue now find themselves on the back foot. 3.5k gold down. Atakan on the board. Irrelevant going to be the target once more. They've tried this a few times.
The damage from Larson is going to be crushing here. There's nothing he can do against the Cassio. Grounded. He has no way out. Nice pick on the side lane coming in from Rogue, and Atakan potentially next on their list. Mid lane tower does go down, but they got good setup on the objective, and they're going to start at Kalista as well. Makes securing the objective that much easier.
Cassio is just melting through this objective right now. But you've got to remember that starting this objective is a scary thing to do.
Ulti on to 113, trying to keep it out of the fight. Execute now going to follow, but the objective's still relatively healthy. Pull back. Aggro hasn't reset, but it's only 5k. A ton of spears in its back. They still might be able to secure it. Execute gonna look to body block this one, but he'll likely lose his life in the process. The objective might be all that matters. Larson trying to bit more space, and now they're gonna have the extra life to pull in. All of BDS immediately running. Nuke laying down the blue carpet to try to speed them out to safety, and Rogue walking away with voracious Adicon.
Ice goes inside it, but I don't think that's what he wanted to do. Quickly evacuates, and then when this Maokai ultimate comes through, watch Larson as he throws down the utility, chucks out the ultimate to try and keep 113 away. The 113 actually got closer than I thought initially. Very close to...
Mid lane just now getting picked up. Irrelevant already pushing in topside, so it's going to be tough to leverage this buff to the fullest.
I think BDS, given that they have so much of the map in their control still, all of their outer towers, as you rightly said, that's the first tower going down in favor of Rogue. I think they should be fine conceding a few things. They don't have to overfall. I mean, the pressure is on Rogue to reclaim some opportunity back. They're diving.
Going in, CC immune, but not immune to death, although he will be sent packing back to base. Execute withdrawing as well. Rogue getting very little. I think this is about the best you could hope for. It seems like Rogue point for the team overall, and Patrick wildly far behind this. Corki in past 2 items. Callista, yes, she's still going to do well, but it's not crit scaling in terms of what she's going to bring to the table.
Here we go. The Dragon's going to be started off by 113. Adam secures the top tower, has TP available. He's going to channel it now.
Bit of an awkward angle. BDS just walking away. They have the vision to see this coming. Not going to get caught out, by the way. 3k lower. Going to be the 50-50 on the smite. In the end, the Corki going to be the one who grabs it. Adam going into the midst of the team, but it's just a meat grinder. He instantly gets deleted. Now Larson flashes forward, but this time they're ready for it. Quick reactions to instantly turn that one around. Malrang running as well. This is a complete disaster. Rogue desperate to make a play for the 2nd time in a row, but this time there's no additional life. There's no extra buff, and now Patrick's in trouble.
BDS just play the front to back beautifully. Patient, well executed. And Rogue just get dismantled. Another kill goes over to Nuke.
Wandered up top, got Adicon.
Yep.
I think everyone's painfully aware of the sneaky objectives being on the table, although Ice going to start this one knowing that he has the time and that Rogue really aren't in a position to contest. And Rogue, while they do have a fast Baron,
I'm surprised they even came here. Ice is now very low as well, taking a lot of damage from the Baron.
Waiting for more members of Rogue to walk away before they try to burst this down, but they know Malrang can see.
This is very awkward.
But good discipline that they haven't burned anything else. They're waiting for Execute to go down. Malrang now getting into the pit. Might just trying to keep hitting the Baron. I'm not sure what the plan is here because Rogue are now slowly being pushed back. Execute down. Nuke, godlike. Malrang still in the pit. The rest of Rogue just trying to poke over the wall to stop their jungler from going down to hope to steal something back. But Paris coming in. Looking to get the job done. It's a bit of a split call from Rogue, but it doesn't matter. They get the Baron. They'll get the fight as well. Irrelevant there to take down Adam. Bit more damage onto Larson, but Archangel's keeping him healthy. It's all falling apart for Rogue here.
It's Rogue that actually pulled the trigger. BDS's patience pays off as Patrick now running for his life. Irrelevant is looking to run him down.
A lot of spears. Slow goes in, severing bolt. Nice backstep. Patrick, good movement.
He stays alive for now, but the Baron secured the team fight one. BDS in firm control can now look to begin their siege. Resets definitely need to come through, but they're going to secure this top tier 2 before the Ice. They've done a great job of just circumventing that threat, and it's been very difficult for Adam to really threaten that backline.
And it's so hard when you fall behind in a game like this too, because you lose that vision control. Larson forced to flash and retreat, Execute off to the side, at least getting a little bit of damage down on Nuke, and now Olaf on the chase. Bit of revenge coming in for Adam as Nuke tries to hold the line as best he can. Irrelevant might just be able to save him though, try to take Adam out of the exchange, but down goes his mid laner. Now it's Irrelevant versus Adam, but Adam in trouble. The rest of BDS trying to collapse. All of Rogue running away from their own base, trying to get out with just the pick, but they've already lost both their carries.
The best thing for BDS to do now is stop the bases. Paris and 113 can just keep throwing saplings into the brushes, interrupting these bases, and you can allow Ice to just break open the base. I feel like Ice should just be running towards the base right now. He doesn't need to be chasing for these kills. Perhaps the priority is on the Dragon instead. And it looks like that they're going to look to try and secure the Soul. Either way, another teamfight win for BDS. Adam finally finds a way onto the backline. He does take down Nuke, but you can see the cost of being able to find this.
Around the edges in a few areas, but once they make it into those fights, they've been nothing but consistent. Alti moving in. I might try to find the angle, but again, the range advantage just makes it so easy for BDS to just poke. If Rogue try to step up and contest, they're going to be losing 50% of their HP bars. So even the smallest step forward They need to be ready to turn it into a full engage, or they're just going to slowly lose this one.
BDS is just that much more durable with this Chem Soul at their back as well. The longer the fight goes on. Slowly sieging away, slow and steady has been the name of the game for BDS, not over-forcing, leveraging their range as you highlighted. They secure the bot inhibitor. They'll turn their attention towards mid lane, staying as a 5-stack for now.
Larson with death cap, but there's really no TP wards for him to get to. Malrang finding the initial engage onto Irrelevant, not ideal. Adam already ulting, but doesn't really have a target to stick to. His Ice goes 1v1 versus Patrick and clearly comes out on top. Bit of a shield to back him up from Nuke. Rogue with an 80 carry down. Minions coming in, and inhibitor already falling as well. A second likely to follow. It's all on Larson. No flash, but he does have the death cap.
I mean, he's going to have to find some crazy play to turn this one around. 113 drops the ulti.
Awkward, not maybe hitting those priority targets as Irrelevant gets a bit more space. Larson now in trouble though, good engage coming in from Paris. 113 now following up. AP Maokai might have enough damage as Larson desperately tries to hold on, but the Ignite stopping the healing, making sure the Rel can get the job done, and that is it. Rogue, some good looks in the early game, but ultimately BDS just better in the fights, more consistent, playing better together as a team. They will go 2-1 in week 1 of the LEC Winter Split.
An easy ace to round things out. BDS, a solid performance, 20.